Welcome to University Nationals here in Nottingham with Tom Stiles and Naomi Bond, GB under-24 bronze medalist from Spain last year. And here we are in the women's final. It's Leeds, last year's runners-up, against Exeter. Leeds in the white and Exeter in the green. And it's a fast start with Emily Hill getting the disc across, bringing it back to the middle of the field, and a quick disc, but interception early. Exeter getting a hand in the cookie jar.
Leeds' end zone is known to be really strong on the defence, though, so I wouldn't count on this being conversion straight off the bat.
So, big dish back. Williams on the disc. Quick pass through. This back to Williams, floating forward. Oh, beautiful, nearly made it in. Blown coverage in the end zone, but this would be a big point to get a break right off the start of the game. The 14 shirt of Ruby Robinson down into the corner. Williams there with the goal, and a break straight off the start for Exeter. 1-0 they lead.
Really strong start from Exeter, amazing D, and just patience there at the end zone, and twinkle toes from Mollie. Beautiful.
Yeah, Williams we've seen playing with Lemmings indoors for their junior side and outdoors, and part of the GB junior women's scene as well. A player you're familiar with, Naomi?
Yeah, played under 17s and under 20s together, so we've been there from the start.
And it's Williams that sends the disc across now. Hill and Quinn combining. Back to Hill now. Looks up the line. Big jump from Quinn. There's an available reset back into the hands of Emily Atkinson. The handler weave set between Hill and Quinn, very noticeable here. Atkinson again, back to Hill. Atkinson remains. Patience from Leeds. They're not going to make the same mistake as they did before. Hammer over the top. Just picked off just in front of the end zone by Quinn. Still count getting high. Reset available. Quinn makes the cut to the near side. Cut out of the zone from Hill, hammers into the end zone. Oh, a grab and a tasty grab and a celebration from Hill. Quinn bringing it down, much more patient that time.
Yeah, really good from Em and Quinn. You can see the chemistry that they've got. Really annoying for us in our game against them, but just amazing to watch.
So, and these are two teammates of yours from that under-24 side. What was it like playing with the two of them together?
I shared a room with both of them as well, so spent a lot of time together. Really amazing players, and so amazing to be able to learn from them as well. Just their confidence on the disc is, something that I think we all want to strive for.
So we're back on even terms, 1 each here. And I miscalled Esther Awcock in that first point. Oh, goes through the fingers of Erin Humphris. Quinn right on the line. Oh, a scuba to the far corner. Harvey's there to take it in. Fern Harvey celebrates. Quinn celebrates. Audacious, and they've got that break back straight away, Leeds, no problem at all.
Oh, Fern Harvey, very reliable set of hands. Perfect from Leeds.
The confidence with which she just looks over there and goes, oh, you know what, that needs a massive pitch side, one side to the other scuba. And this is bigger. This is a bigger field than the teams have been playing on all weekend, Naomi.
It is. It's certainly wider. And I think that Leeds are really abusing that with those big lofty throws because they trust their receivers and they can just put it out into that space as shown. Very well drilled.
Yeah, the thoughts of Naomi Bond joining me, Tom Stiles, for this women's University National Finals here in Nottingham at the David Ross Sports Arena. Lucy gets the disc down. Looking for a way out. Through the middle now. Raywood. Big reset pass back to Awcock. Ranson to Awcock again. Awcock's got Hill for company. Spreads it into the middle to Raywood again. Raywood, nice movement down the side, nearly makes it. Ranson goal, but doesn't quite. Hammered it over the top. Williams didn't quite see it early enough.
Just too far. I think she was just on the back foot there, but sad miscommunication there from Exeter.
It looks like she'd almost committed to a cut to the other corner as the disc got sent, and it was no way back once the body weight had gone. Atkinson spreads the play for Leeds. And Exeter, having broken Leeds in that opening point, might be on the end of a 3-point run here. Atkinson again. Keeping the end zone very clear of players here, Leeds, but a big disc, and it's too much for Hill. Atkinson overcooked that dump pass, and Exeter with a very short field and an opportunity to score. Are they going to put people in the end zone? Williams picks up on the edge. Are they going to sandwich, trying to find a way through? Then they look for the reset back. Ranson into the end zone. Awcock collects, and Leeds giving Exeter a chance to get back into the game, and they do exactly that. 2-2 the score.
Surprisingly free there in the end zone, Awcock. Really way to capitalise on that short pitch. Leeds, heads looking a little bit down, but I think there's certainly plenty of fight left.
We didn't get a chance to hear your thoughts on these two teams before the game, Naomi. What do you think? Obviously, Leeds were the runners-up, silver medalists from last year, losing to Birmingham, but they've got a full-strength team back with Emily Hill returning from a year out of and studying. What do you think of their chances in this game?
I think that the players definitely have the quality. I'm a lot more familiar with them than I am with the Exeter team, so perhaps a bit biased in that respect. But I've seen the work that they can do, and I think if they play to their full strengths, then they might have the edge on this game.
Yeah, Harvey, one of the GB Indoor European Championship team members. She has the disc now. Quinn cutting across. And Hill is available there again. Emily Hill down the line to Hannah Quinn. Quinn looks at the overhead, decides not to send it on this occasion. Harvey to Hill. It's a very, very strong handling trio. Hammer over the top. Oh, a grab in flight. And the sticky fingers of Hannah Quinn again coming out with that one-handed grab in the end zone from an overhead disc. And that's her third stat of the game. 3 points, 3 stats for Hannah Quinn.
I'm sure Hill could throw that with her eyes shut and no Hannah would be there.
Yeah, the two of them do seem to have got a connection, which is really quite something to deal with if you're on the defending team.
No, exactly. And the Leeds side are looking very well drilled, but I think the Exeter side are doing a really great job in their defence, and they're really capitalising on any mistakes. So I think this will be a very interesting game.
Yeah, so 3-2 the score, with 13 minutes left on the clock here, 22-minute games. Awcock to Williams, floats down the line, lovely disc from Williams, advances nicely for Exeter in the green. Williams available again. And a hand nearly got the block but didn't take it out. Exeter still have it, back to Williams. They're having to work very hard for every forward pass here. Awcock now looks back to Williams. Has the swing available out to Model. Gets it across back to Model again into the end zone. One-handed grab, what a take! Signals. Was it on the sideline? Was it out? Oh, very good grab. Unfortunately, the feet out of bounds on that far side. And Leeds with another opportunity now. Atkinson. Emily Atkinson brings it across. Seen a lot of action from... Who's the player with the disc right now?
I'm not too familiar, actually.
Might be Neve. Is it Neve? Neve Kilkelly. Atkinson very, very happy to isolate the handlers here and just keep moving the disc up the pitch, and this big pitch is going to play to their advantage. But separating the two advancing Leeds receivers, the disc goes flying to the ground, and Uriel, the team from Exeter, with a chance to go down, and this will be a hold for them, but they need it to stay within one, or to stay in this game. Williams to Awcock. Again, lots of separation between the downfield players. High grab from Addis Model. Another grab from Raywood. Raywood looking to Model down the line again, sends it back to Williams instead. Almost kill Kelly, almost baiting that throw, leaving a little bit of space, looking like Erin Humphris was free and then came through with the run-through block. Quinn picks it up. Floats Atkinson, there's going to be some pressure on this. Williams sees it, takes it down. Any mistake is going to be punished by Exeter right now.
Yeah, they really need to keep this hold, but you can see that they're really fighting for it. This goes up, but Quinn, safe hands in the end zone.
There was, it looked like Hill had lost her mark, but great read from Quinn to see the threat and read it better. She sends a blade into the end zone. Is it going to be red? Oh my goodness, what a grab. Absolute fingertips outstretched from Emily Atkinson. Hannah Quinn with the shots. That's 4 points. That's 2 assists and 2 goals from Hannah Quinn. She's having an absolute storm out here.
Insane grab from Emily. I think after the slight overthrow to her earlier, she really wanted to get that back. And this just shows what a tight game it is. The margins are inches.
So Leeds taking that 2-point margin. First time they've had that separation in the game so far. Only, well, we're on serve. Oh, hang on, so 2 breaks to Leeds and 1 break to Exeter at the start of the game. But the Leeds defence is asking all the questions right now. Ranson, low disc, no problem. Picks up from Green, gets it back to Williams. Green cuts away. Fern Harvey on the mark, big hands, changing the force. It doesn't stop the disc to Awcock. Lovely flow from Exeter. Green again. Gets it to the tall figure of Ranson. A lovely flowing cut from Williams. Williams, oh, can you give me the near sideline? Oh, I'm going to take the one to the far sideline instead. Hammers a clock for Mollie Williams, and a good point for Exeter. They stay within 1. They trail 4-3 to Leeds.
Mollie's just unstoppable up that sideline. You have some of the best defenders in the country here, and they're struggling to keep up. She's really, really excelling for Exeter.
Yeah, came through the Flux programme. Matt and Sophie Bevan, the coaches there. Lovely floaty pull. Emily Hill sees Fern Harvey go. Atkinson's gone deep. Pressure from Ranson, but not enough to take the disc away. Atkinson dumps back to Hill, then cuts again. Nearly got thrown into nothing, but Atkinson cuts to the front corner. It's just Hill and Atkinson and Hill all the way into the end zone. Leeds with a very quick score to make it 5-3.
Yeah, definitely. They're abusing the fact of this wide pitch to be able to just send that handler straight from the handler space all the way deep. And when you've got a receiver like Em Atkinson, who wouldn't?
All day. Very, very compressed stats for Leeds. Emily Hill with 3 assists, Emily Atkinson with 2 goals, and Hannah Quinn with 2 goals and 2 assists. Leeds leading in this women's division final here at the UKU University Ultimate Indoor Championship Finals. Awcock now, Esther Awcock. Across to Hannah, oh, it's not Hannah Green, that's Erin Humphris. Now into the hands of Raywood. Into the end zone. Is there a grab there? There isn't a grab there. It nearly worked out. Exeter under some pressure here. Leeds with an opportunity. of taking a 6-3 margin. Quinn in no hurry at all to pick this disc up. Nonchalant as she approaches the front line. Ranson takes up position on the mark. Pressure on the discs forward. Atkinson again. Brilliant high grab. Quinn continues the cut. Oh, she fumbled it, but no mistake. Will Leeds score a single point without Hannah Quinn being on one end of the disc or the other? That time, Atkinson is the provider. Great grab from her, and Leeds look pretty unstoppable at this point, Naomi.
They do. There's only 6 minutes left on the clock. It's not impossible by any means for Exeter, but they really need to put this one in quickly.
It's a big ask. Big ask for both these teams. Can they come up with something? And I think last time round, Leeds were facing up against Birmingham, and they had a few lemmings in that side as well. This time they're facing Mollie Williams, but she gets the disc now. The green of Exeter. Williams jinks the shoulders, but cannot get a disc out. It sends a big floaty one. Awcock the target. Hill jumps. Awcock reads it better and takes it in. Quick score, but that was a high stall out, wasn't it? High stall count.
Yeah, I was trusting your receivers there, and Awcock just read that really well. That's exactly what Exeter needs, so let's see if they can make do with the last 5 minutes.
So, back within one. And just looking at the stats, the turnovers for the Exeter O-line have turned it over 6 times. The Leeds O-line have only turned over once, and that is the difference in this game so far. Quinn. Sorry, it wasn't Quinn. That's Quinn. 2 ponytails confusing me. Emily Hill flicks the wrist and gets the disc out. Quinn down the line, gets the disc returned back to Emily Hill. Hill floats it across. It's Sam Hill's big sister. Atkinson floats into the corner. Kilkenny reads it. Kilkenny brings it down. And we finally do have one. A point for Leeds without Hannah Quinn being involved on either end of the disc. But yeah, really well worked all the way down the field. But Atkinson's playing a blinder as well. She's having a fantastic game. Yeah,
just pure class from the Leeds team there. That might be enough to give them a bit of breathing room for now. Exeter really needing to use the class that they have. They've been playing really well all game, really clinical. They just need to go out and put this one in.
Yeah, 7-4 the score with 3.5 minutes left on the clock. And Exeter, job A, score point fast. Job B, put defensive pressure on Leeds. Can they do job A? But no, the defensive pressure from Leeds has created a problem. Well, maybe they're feeling that panic, that pressure. Across, Atkinson. There's a cut coming from Leeds, but gone back to Hill. Harvey's available. Hill's looking for Atkinson, who had to adjust the pace of her run. Slight undercooked on that pass. Hill's available, but Fern Harvey runs down again. Atkinson. Harvey takes it in. What a grab. Atkinson spinning the hammer across the field. Harvey's there, 8-4. And you've got to think that's going to be enough for Leeds.
2.5 minutes left on the clock. I think that might be it. And they're going to take their sweet time getting their water. But a shame for Exeter having started off so strongly. I think Leeds have just run away with it.
So Emily Atkinson adding another assist to her stats. 3 assists and 2 goals for Emily Atkinson. It's been a huge performance from her. Pressure from Ranson as Hill spreads the wings and tries to take away the first, second and third passes. It's a shot. It's well read and it's well caught by Raywood. Raywood gets it quickly to Modell. Back to Ranson. Modell again. Awcock on the far side gives it back to Ranson. They need to score this quickly. Leeds frustrating them, but they do find a way through into the hands of Erin Humphris. And they get a point back. Still 3 behind with 1.5 minutes left on the clock.
I think the Exeter defence has been really strong all game. I think the thing that's edged it for Leeds is having those clinical stall 7 shots, because Exeter have forced a lot of them, but luckily or due to the skill, like, it's just come off for Leeds a few too many times.
Yes, they've not. It doesn't feel like they are at all worried about throwing these big, expansive indoor throws, whereas Exeter very much seem to have. They've not gone overhead in maybe enough indoors to break the defensive pressure down. Whereas if you can break indoors, that is a massive advantage. Quinn back on the field after taking a point off. Gets it to Hill. Hill nearly runs into the benches and she's been called out, has she? Williams calling this one out. Very no opinions from the sideline. You usually tell if it's close when no one offers an opinion. If everyone's offering an opinion, what are we saying? It's running down the clock either way. It's working for Leeds. It's going to stay with Hill. Back to Quinn. And it's oh no, Quinn sends it. Atkinson the target. Atkinson is just reeling off the stats in this game. It's a 9-5 to Leeds. They have got the championship. They will play one more possession because the time is done, and they will play a final possession. Can Exeter come back down and put it in? But Atkinson, with 3 goals and 3 assists, has had an absolute barnstorming game here at the finals.
Yeah, it's just those connections, and that chemistry is so clear between all of them. And I think that all of Leeds have just had a really good game and really put the shot in when they needed to.
Ranson now. They'll want to keep this one in possession. Oh, Awcock was right there. Now she's there, and she gets it back. And no slouch performance here from Exeter. They're within 3 of the national champions. Exeter have scored 6 points, but it is Leeds University who are the women's division championship finals here, the indoors in Nottingham. Myself, Tom Stiles, and Naomi Bond. It's been an absolute pleasure to cover this one with you, Naomi. You were saying there that it was the overheads and that clinical confidence they've got to throw them as well in these high pressure situations that was the difference.
I think it's the audacity of Leeds to take on that option that, you know, maybe to all of us on the sideline didn't seem like it was there, but every shot they threw, they knew what they were doing.
We've come and taken advantage of the beautiful balcony here at the David Ross Sports Centre, and I'm joined here by Hannah Quinn and Emily Hill, sporting beautiful gold medals from that fantastic final. Coming into the game, Emily, Exeter were looking really strong, and they've got some really strong handlers as well. What was your approach to beating Exeter today?
We just wanted to play some tight match D, nice and aggressive, just keep playing aggressive and attacking them, and that's all the game plan.
We did see you guys isolating the handlers, the 2 of you, and Fern, Harvey and Emily Atkinson as well. Is that a sort of a secret strength of yours, that confidence you have as handlers?
I think we all really like playing indoors, and we all know that we like to put the shots and we all want to receive the shots as well. So I think the flexibility of the group of us is very good, and the rest of our team is excellent as well. It's really nice to be able to play with such a good group of people.
We have to talk about those shots because you guys did throw. I mean, to me, that was the difference between the 2 sides. Is you went overhead, scubas and hammers, and Emily Atkinson's grab in the end zone. The shots came off today. Has that been the story for the whole weekend?
We had a couple of games where not so much, but it seemed to work very well in that game, so we're pleased about that.
Is that how you guys practice that sort of really, using the full width of the pitch and throwing all those shots?
Yeah, I mean, we're very lucky to have quite a lot of experienced players. We've been playing a long time, so we can take those things on. So we try to do that.
Well, very many congratulations to you both. It's fantastic to see you looking so happy and successful. Leeds University Ultimate winners and gold medalists in the indoors. Well done.
Thank you.
Don't forget, if you want to be part of the incredible event this summer, the World Masters Ultimate Club Championships is coming to Nottingham and we need you to volunteer. Scan the QR code or check the link in the description.